2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Now, believe it or not, guys, the way we jump all over the Bible, that's actually how you learn the Bible. You don't just go over there and see if they shall fall away and start making it up. Look at Hebrews 2, verse 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. Well, this would be a good place to start, right? Before the day of Christ comes, now the day of Christ begins right here. The middle point of the tribulation. Before that day of Christ comes, there has to come a falling away first. And so what I believe is that God is going to be talking to Israel during this time period here. And when the falling away happens after this truth is presented to them, right? If we sin willfully after we have received what? The knowledge of the truth. Right here, God is going to speak to them, and then there's going to come a falling away. We're going to see what that falling away is. Look at what Paul says in verse number 10. Verse number 8. Then shall that wicked be revealed. He's revealed here. There's a falling away and the man of sin. And that wicked's going to be revealed there. Now watch what he says. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish because they received not the love of the truth that they might be saved. Notice that when this man of sin comes, he comes with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. The reason they perish is they didn't receive the love of the truth. It's a falling away. Now notice what he says. For this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Now notice that strong delusion and come to Isaiah 66. Isaiah chapter 66. You're going to see exactly what the falling away is. Because they receive not the love of the truth, God is going to send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Well, look at Isaiah 66, verse number 1. Thus saith the Lord, the heaven is my throne, the earth is my footstool. Where is the house ye built unto me, and where is the place of my rest? See how all this stuff is connected. For all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor, and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. Who's God looking for? The man that is poor, and contrite, and trembling at his word. He that killeth an ox. God ain't looking for sacrifice. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. God's saying, you kill an ox and offer me that sacrifice? He said, you're a murderer. He said, I'm looking for the man that is poor and contrite, trembleth at my word, but the man that kills an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificeth a lamb as if he cut off a dog's neck. He that offereth an oblation, as if he offered swine's blood. He that burneth incense, as if he blessed an idol. Yea, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abomination. I also will choose their delusions. God shall send them strong delusion. Why? They receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. For that cause God sends them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. So right here, you're told what the falling away is. Right there is the once and for all sacrifice for sin. And the writer of Hebrew tells them there is no more sacrifice for sins. Christ by one offering hath perfected forever them that are sanctified. They either receive that truth and enter into that land under that new covenant, or they fall away from that truth. And how are they going to fall away? So what is the actual falling away? The actual falling away, heaven is my throne, earth is my footstool, what house will you build for me? The beginning of the falling away is going to be Israel when they reject that Jesus Christ is the true high priest over the true house of God. They're going to build God a house in that land, and they're going to begin to offer him blood sacrifices again because they didn't receive this truth right here. That's the falling away. Leave the principles, go on to perfection. But if they don't receive that truth and draw back to these things, that's a falling away from that truth, and that's what's going to bring upon them the wrath of God.